Hey guys, how y'all doing today? Thanks for stopping in and watching this. What I'm going to do is an experiment on the front end of this bike in an attempt to like sculpt the front to be a little bit more aggressive. And what I'm going to do is chop down the front windscreen a little bit. The one I have on there now, I just bought off of the eBay. It's like a $15 full-size replacement one, just a Chinese knockoff. I'm going to take that off and cut it down. Yeah, they're only like 15 bucks. I'll put a link in the description to the stuff I'm putting on here, but that's a pretty good price for those. And then I'm also going to put this on right here, this underneath winglet device. And honestly, as far as build quality on this thing, it's pretty solid. I think it would actually, if it's designed correctly, it would actually provide downforce. Like it's not gonna like fall off. It's got like a metal brace behind it and all this, so it's pretty solid. Don't know that it'll actually do that. I don't really care. Actually, this is just, I just want to check the cosmetics, and I just kind of want to make the front here in this area. I just want to make this a little bit lower, and this part here a little bit lower, just to sculpt it, and just see what it looks like. This I think was like 40 bucks, I think, and the other piece was 15. So it's like I have a low cost test, and it's all easily replaceable. I still have my original windscreen, and I have another one that I cut down before with stickers on it, so basically I can always just take it right back off. So I'll do some before shots, and I'll do some after shots, and then do comparisons, see if it looks even more sick than it does now. Alright, so I'll do some shots here. Here's front side profile. A little bit of an angle here. Kind of an angle front side or front profile. Straight on. There you go. And you're already seeing the sun. Go ahead and do it full side here. Alright guys, so this is what I'm starting with here. This was the one I had on there. I've already cut this one down, but I'm going to keep it because I kind of like it. It looks good, and I don't want to experiment with this one. This is the one I'm about to cut up. This is another new one off of eBay. I'm going to cut it like just right above these two screws, which is basically the lowest you can go without it looking kind of whack. There's a piece behind here to like just cover that piece on the bike, and so it'll be a nice smooth fit. I just want to make it as low as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this tape measure here, about 6 inches, just kind of mark an arc going across here, and then I will cut it out with the jigsaw. So go ahead and get that set up. Alright guys, so here's kind of the arc I came up with. Basically this is from here to here, this is 5.5 inches, and from here to here is 6. So I drew like a 6-inch arc first because that covered everything, and then I just kind of went up 5 inches and just intersected it freehand with the arc on either side. Not super scientific, but when I'm done cutting, I'm actually gonna like be putting this trim on there, so if it's gonna be pretty close, and if it isn't, this will slide a little bit, make it look good. So go ahead and cut this up. Alright guys, here is the new one all cut out. Put the trim across the top. When you do it, it's kind of easier to press the trim down from the center. Like take a big piece and put it down, and push the center down first, and then work the sides out. It's a little lumpy on the sides. And here's the original, so here's how much lower it is. And this original one is already cut down. That's like the previous one I did. I just didn't want to ruin it. So go ahead and throw this on the bike and see what it looks like. Alright guys, here it is installed on the bike. I think it looks pretty good. It kind of lowered the front end a little bit, made it look a little bit more aggressive. There it is all on the bike. You can see it's like just right above this plastic thing here. So I'd probably go maybe a 1/2 inch lower, but it's gonna mess with the screws if I do that. So I think it looks good. It's a little more squat. So the next step is to go ahead and put this piece on. And I'm not like a huge fan of putting aero on vehicles that's visibly not supposed to be there, or that throws off the whole look of the bike or the car. I think like anything you put on it, it should look like it could have come stock, but maybe didn't. You know, like
it shouldn't stand out as something strange, right? So this is like on the verge here of being unnecessary aero. But I'm going to put it on, see if it lowers on the front a little bit. If it doesn't look too crazy, maybe I'll leave it, it's all an experiment. So. Alright guys, here's what the aero kit came with. So basically there's this padding. It's not double-sided tape to stick it on. It's just padding for here, I think. It didn't come with any instructions. And then there are 3 screws. You got 2 long ones. They're going to go in here underneath, replace existing screws on the bike. And then there's one that goes through here. And that's it. So it should be on there pretty good. So the whole piece seems pretty solid. So that's what we got. Alright guys, looks like what we've been working with here on the bottom are this screw here, this screw here. These are both number 4 hexes. And this one here, that is a number 5 hex. Alright dudes, this is the aero on the bottom put on. Definitely not super great fit, man. You can see there's a giant gap right there. It probably should have included double-sided tape. But also the screws are like straight up Chinesium. I thought I was stripping them out there for a minute. Yeah, it doesn't look too good, honestly. It doesn't look horrible. If it was fitting better, I'd probably still... I mean, I could probably put double-sided tape in there. I have some. I could just fix it up a little bit, but I don't know. I did a test with the shocks to see if it was even coming close to the fender, because it is taking a lot off of there. And it's not really... I'm not super heavy, but I don't know what it would be like when I was riding. But I think, for me, it's probably okay like that. And I'll show you the front here. There you go. That's the front of it with the new fins on the front. Yeah, doesn't look too bad from the front, but sides are kind of gappy. So I guess verdict is for me, I'm definitely gonna leave the windshield, the smaller windshield on it like that. I'll probably take those fins off here in a minute, but so that's basically it. Full view with it on here. It does, enhance the profile. I gotta tell you, like if those fins worked right and they didn't look kind of corny, I'd probably leave them on there. We'll see. Maybe I'll try some double-sided tape. They actually do improve the profile of the bike. I kind of do like it. I just wish that giant gap wasn't there, and then I'd probably ride it around. I'll work on it a little bit, but as for right now, I'm not super impressed. Let me see what I can do. Alright guys, so I went ahead and I just took that lower piece off completely. Between the functionality reduction, if I possibly hit a bump and maybe bottomed out on that thing on the fender, and the fact that it looked kind of corny and the fitment was just really bad, I decided to just not even worry about it. I am liking the new lower windscreen. That's pretty good. I think it slings the bike down a little bit lower in the front, make it a little bit more aggressive. That looks good. Also, if you do put one of those aero kits on the front, those screws are straight up Chinesium. Man, I thought I was going to be stuck there for a minute. I thought I was just going to have to leave it on there, because I almost didn't even get them out. So be careful with those. Do not super tighten those. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope that was if that was interesting to you, if it kept you from buying something or made you want to buy something or try something, give me a like. I'd appreciate it. So have a good one, dudes.